open the gate and the lady sitting there holding a baby and she's, in tears. She's just bawling. I'm like, ma'am, is everything all right? And she's like, no, this lady picked up my baby and just threw him in the water. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, do you know her? Like, no. I'm like, can your baby swim? She's like, no, my baby's a baby. She just picked him up and threw him with no regard. I'm like, that seems weird. The lady in question was actually talking to my 10-year-old. My son walks up to me and I'm like, hey man, is everything okay? She's like, no, the lady took Kai's goggles and she kind of threw him in the deep end. So I just asked her politely. I said, hey man, will you go get those goggles? My son can't swim. Oh, he can swim. I'm like, no ma'am, he can't. I'm his dad. I would know if he could swim.
On a quiet afternoon at a neighborhood pool, everything looked normal. Families were relaxing. Kids were splashing in the shallow end. Parents were watching from just a few feet away. Then, in a matter of seconds, that calm turned into confusion. A father walked toward the gate and saw a woman sitting there, holding her baby, crying uncontrollably. The words that came out of her mouth didn't make sense at first. Someone just picked up my baby and threw him in the water. No argument. No warning. No permission. Just grabbed him, and tossed him into the pool. The father froze. He asked the only thing that mattered. Can the baby swim? No. He's a baby. Right there, in that moment, the situation shifted from strange, to serious. Before we go any further, if you value stories that expose real-life decisions and the consequences that follow, take a second right now to subscribe. These cases aren't just about drama. They're about awareness. And what you're about to hear proves how fast a normal day can spiral.
I open the gate and the lady sitting there holding a baby and she's, in tears. She's just bawling. I'm like, ma'am, is everything all right? And she's like, no, this lady picked up my baby and just threw him in the water. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, do you know her? Like, no. I'm like, can your baby swim? She's like, no, my baby's a baby. She just picked him up and threw him with no regard. I'm like, that seems weird. The lady in question was actually talking to my 10-year-old. My son walks up to me and I'm like, hey man, is everything okay? She's like, no, the lady took Kai's goggles and she kind of threw him in the deep end. So I just asked her politely. I said, hey man, will you go get those goggles? My son can't swim. Oh, he can swim. I'm like, no ma'am, he can't. I'm his dad. I would know if he could swim or not. She grabbed him, she took him, and she threw him out of the pool across the field, and she's like, you go get him. I'm like, okay. We go to leave, she gets out the pool, she kind of gets up in my face. She's like, I don't see what the problem is. I'm like, you don't see what the problem is? Just picking up a complete stranger's baby and throwing him into the pool? She's like, well, he ain't complaining. I'm like, the baby? So then she tried to touch me, like, man, please don't touch me. So then she went back to the pool, and just as she was walking back in, that's when the deputy showed up and, hey, what's up, man? I like your hair. Let's start there.
There's a woman, she's like, I don't know, you'll see her, but she's off her rocker, or she's drunk.
He was sitting on the steps, and she picked him up and tossed him in the pool.
She tossed your kid in the pool?
She was basically
no idea how to
being
swim.
Weird, annoying us, but we were being nice to her, and then she was like,
she came and sat down by us, he was sitting, took him and tossed him into the pool. And then she admitted it and said it doesn't matter. He wasn't upset. He doesn't seem to care.
I'd say, man, please go over there, leave us alone. And she just kept.
She's like, I was thrown in the pool. I'm fine. Really touching other people's kids.
Okay. So she was throwing her kids in the pool.
Okay. Without consent?
Without consent. Would you want to press charges for her throwing your kid in the pool?
I mean, I don't really care, but I care.
I just want to know if she lives
I just don't want her to
here.
know.
But
We think there might be some mental instability.
yeah, we'll evaluate her for that.
So you guys wouldn't want to press charges? You just kind of...
I don't think so.
Alright, I'll go talk to her. Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
So what's going on today?
Yeah. You might want to get their story, or did you get that already?
I talked to them a little bit, but now I'm just trying to get your side of the story.
Well, I'm heading home. You want to meet me at our house?
No, we could just talk right here.
All right, what do you got to say? What do you want to ask?
I just want to know what's going on.
What do you mean what's going on? I don't know what's going on. What do you tell me?
All
right, let me give you the information I have.
And then we'll see if you could help me piece together everything, right? So basically, they're saying that without permission...
Is that wrong? Is that a law against that?
Yeah, well, you can't grab...
You can't just grab somebody's random child and without them...
I didn't do it with bad intentions. Because you had bad intentions, maybe we could have something happening.
Okay, but you can't grab other people's children and throw them in, especially an infant, and throw them in the water.
What do we do now? Do we lock me up in jail? Throw me away?
Well, I want you to explain what's going on a little bit more, because I mean.
Well, there's really no explanation.
You understand?
I don't have anything to explain.
I mean, so you don't know why you did that?
Well, for fun.
For fun, but yeah, but it's not your child.
That was okay with them?
Actually, no, I didn't actually get pre-permission. Did you get permission from your parent to come out here today and talk to me?
I did actually.
Oh, you did? Oh, did you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, see?
But this is my
oh
job.
my gosh, you know.
But I'm a grown
man.
man.
Oh my God, you broke the law.
But I'm a grown man.
But there's law about that. It doesn't matter whether you're grown or not.
I'm not grabbing other people. Can I speak?
Wait, is there a
All right,
law?
so there is a law. It's called battery. All right, you committed battery against the
so
infant.
lock me up?
Okay, ma'am. How about this? Do you have your ID on you? Right. Can we start that? I don't know.
No,
I don't know
actually,
what your name is.
I do not have
Okay,
my
what's your
ID.
name then?
Eileen.
Eileen. How do you spell that, Eileen?
I spell Eileen E-I-L-E-E-N.
Random kids, like.
My baby in the pool. He was sitting on the step. She came over and chucked him in the pool.
So she at least put her hands on your kids against your will and kids' will. Could be simple battery, it could be child abuse. Are you interested in pursuing charges against her for it? Or do you want to just evaluate her and make sure something's
I just want to get
okay?
out of here, not know who we are.
Okay. And the kid, and he's good?
He's okay. Yeah. Luckily, I was
We were right
in the
there.
pool
Y'all
with
were right
him.
there.
But he was very confused.
I think she was just like mentally unstable, so she thought it was like funny or I don't know.
Did y'all do the swim lessons with them where they know
We're
to
in it
flip
right
them?
now.
Oh, good. Thank God. Hang tight for me.
You know what? Do we really have to do this? This is like
And what's
crazy.
your- what's
Talk to them a little more. I mean, I don't think that they
Eileen,
have.
what's your last name, Eileen? We'll
You know
talk
what?
to them in a
I'm
second.
sorry. I don't really think they have a complaint.
Eileen, what's
a
your
valid
last name?
complaint. You really want to do this?
Eileen, what's your last name?
It is you
That's it?
are.
You have a middle name, Eileen?
Yeah, I do. Do you?
I do. What's
Okay.
your middle name?
Why?
What's your middle name?
Why do you want to know it?
I need to know it to identify
Why?
you.
Well, you know what? You know.
Ma'am, look, I'm Sergeant Cavis with the Sheriff's Office. I'm one of the supervisors. You put your hand on a kid against their will.
I
That is a
didn't know-
crime in
wait,
this state.
I
Hold
did
on.
not
Time
know.
out. I'm talking.
I
I'm
did not-
talking. I'm
When asked for identification, she refused to cooperate. She avoided giving her full name. She challenged the officer's authority. She treated the situation like a debate instead of an investigation. And that's when the tone changed. At that point, it wasn't just about what happened in the pool. It was about resisting a lawful investigation.
Thank you, folks. Look what you're doing. Look what you've done.
No, ma'am, you did this yourself. They didn't even want to press charges, but we got to identify you. So you're at least going to jail for resisting now? You want to play games? This is what you get, okay? Let's go. Take her to the car.
Keep walking. Come on.
Going back here.
Have a seat. Have a seat, ma'am.
Sit.
I'm sitting.
You have to put your legs.
I don't want to get in this
You're going
car.
all the way in the car.
I do not want to get in
Going
this
all the way in the
car.
car.
You know this. I don't want to get in this
Okay.
car.
Okay. And I don't want to come to work some days, but I still do.
Well, you
Slide in
don't
the
have to do it. You know what? You don't. What do you do it for? Why do you come work?
to protect the little kids like that.
Oh,
and
you know
get
what?
thrown in
He
the
was
pool.
not.
All right, I'll pull her in.
He was not in danger. He was not in danger.
I got it.
Spare tire.
You have your camera on?
Yeah, it should be. Hey, did you see what happened over here?
I caught the tail end of
Okay.
it. My 16-year-old and my 10-year-old were here.
Okay.
And when I walked up, my 16-year-old said, hey, she took our goggles and just threw them.
She took y'all the goggles too?
Yeah, just threw them. And I said, man, when you grab my son's goggles, well, he can get them himself. I said, well, he can't swim. That's why he's in the shallow end.
Okay.
She's like, oh, he can't swim. I'm like, no, ma'am.
Okay.
He can't.
People suck here. This is so f***ing wrong.
Georgia.
And she just kind of got up in everybody's face. Just being
Okay.
man, I thought
Okay,
she was mentally unstable or something like that.
I think that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
It might fit the statute for robbery by sudden snatching by her taking the goggles and chucking them, depriving him of his property. Are you interested in pursuing charges for that, or do you want to just see if we get her evaluated?
She just
Okay.
get her some help and get her away from my kids.
Okay.
Nowhere to be found.
050.
Something wrong. Hey, excuse me. Let me out of here, please. Please unlock my door. I'd like to get out of here, please.
So they don't want to pursue charges for the battery. We can do resisting because she wants to play games with the. We're doing an investigation. Yeah. And she's resisting, so we can at least hit her with that.
Hey.
Alright, Eileen.
Let me out of here, please.
Nope, so you are you're being arrested for resisting without violence, okay?
And what will be the great outcome about this all? What is the purpose of it all?
Because you committed a crime.
What is the crime?
Resisting without violence.
What's the other crime? Is there no other crime?
That's the only crime.
And why is that a crime? Why is that a crime, sir?
Because it's Florida State statute.
You don't exactly tell me why. I don't know that's a crime. Tell me why you think it's a crime.
I mean, is there anybody that lives with you that can pick up your bike?
You know what? Why can you tell me why it is a crime to resist without violence? Can you tell me why?
Alright.
What?
We just gotta switch handcuffs.
Turn around. I'm gonna put my handcuffs
turn around. Okay. Your handcuffs are on me already.
We're gonna put his handcuffs on you. I'm gonna take
Why?
them because I want my handcuffs back.
Because I'm gonna be taking you, these are his handcuffs, alright?
Alright.
Hey, do you folks really think who's complaining here? Why am I doing?
However, the legal system doesn't ignore certain actions simply because someone walks away physically unharmed. In the state of Florida, intentionally touching another person against their will can meet the standard for battery. When it involves a child, the consequences become even more serious.
Happening?
Oh, you're going to jail for resisting us.
For resisting what? I didn't resist anything.
Investigation.
So.
You know, of course I wouldn't resist. Why should I agree to this? I'm not agreeing to this.
Alright. Yeah, have a good one now.
Good at what? A good what? What do you mean have a good what at?
A good day. I want you to have a good
I'm not having a good day, sir.
Stop
If
moving.
you want me to have a good day, you should not let your buddy put these other cuffs on me.
Okay.
Alright.
How can anyone have a good day putting it?
In the car. Back into the car.
Come on, get back in the car.
I don't want to do this.
Okay. You don't have to.
I am resisting. Let me know. I am resisting this arrest. I want you to know that. I am resisting.
I know you are.
Alright, we're just gonna leave your bike here since you don't wanna...
You know, I am resisting this arrest. I want you to know that. And my bike is here fine. I'm not worried about it because I live in a good, safe neighborhood and it's going to be just fine. Just leave it. Take me to fucking jail if you have to, you asshole. I am resisting this arrest, yes. Put that...
Delta 214.
So you can't, charge me with resisting arrest because I'm not resisting this arrest. So just leave me right here, you know? Why bother going through all this bullshit? I resist this arrest. You understand, sir? Hey, you know what? On the way to the lockup, can you stop by my house? It's right around the corner, and let my husband know if he's probably aware already. But let's just do this right around the corner, sir.
I'm not stopping anywhere besides the jail.
Oh, fine. And then what do I do there? Get a phone call to call him and let him know? Duh. What do I do at the jail, sir? What do I do? Sit there for what? How long? Whatever. You know what? Maybe you should have this done to you someday. And then, you know what? I'm sure you would quit your f***ing job. You wouldn't do this to others.
I don't commit crimes.
Well, you know what? I didn't commit a crime either, sir. But you're committing one right now. It's called kidnapping. Holding somebody against their will. That's what it is. And that should be a crime. And if it's not, then whatever.
The woman was ultimately charged with felony child abuse and resisting an officer without violence. She later entered a no-contest plea to the felony child abuse charge. The court withheld formal adjudication, meaning she was not officially convicted, but she was placed on 2 years of probation. The officers on scene didn't rush in aggressively. They asked questions. They evaluated mental stability. They gave opportunities to cooperate. But once someone obstructs an investigation, the situation escalates by law. That's not personal. That's procedure. By the end of the encounter, what started as a bizarre poolside interaction became a criminal case. A child could have drowned. A family's day was shattered. And one decision led to probation, court proceedings, and a permanent record attached to a name. All from a few seconds of reckless judgment. This is why awareness matters. This is why boundaries matter. And this is why respect for other people's children isn't optional. If this story made you think, subscribe now. We break down real incidents that highlight how quickly everyday moments can turn into legal consequences. Your support helps bring more awareness to stories that deserve attention. And remember this. It only takes seconds for water to become dangerous. It only takes one decision to change everything. Stay aware. Stay responsible. And I'll see you in the next case.